Hello everyone. Today we learn about the structure of cell and cell wall. I am Dr. Anil Shirsagar from Shivaji Arts, Commerce and Science College, Kannad, District Aurangabad, Head Department of Botany and Associate Professor. So let us see one by one about the cell and the cell wall. So let us see the first slide, the structure of the plant and the animal cell. As we know that the cell is a basic structural and functional unit of the living organism. According to the cell theory, postulate that a cell is the basic building block of the life, which makes anything alive is self-sufficient to carry out all the fundamental functions of an organism. Now see here, these are the two different kinds of the cell, the plant cell and the animal cell as shown in this figure. So as if we see the structure of these two cell, where in the plant cell the chloroplast is present, while in animal cell the chloroplast is absent. So as regarding to the structure of the cell wall, so what is meant by cell wall? A cell wall is defined as the non-living component covering the outermost or the outmost of the outermost layer of the cell. It composition varies according to their organism, and it's a permeable in the nature. The cell wall separates the interior contents of the cell from the exterior environment. It also provides the shape, supports, and protection to the cell from and organelles. However, these cellular components present exclusively in eukaryotic plants, fungi, and some few of the prokaryotic organisms. Regarding the deep structure, so cell wall is the outermost covering of the cell which presents in the adjacent to the particular cell membrane, which is also called as the plasma membrane. As mentioned earlier, the cell wall is present in all plant cells like fungi, bacteria, algae, and some of the archaea. And the animal cell is irregular in their shape and size. This is mainly due to the lack of the cell wall in their cells, and the compositions of the cell wall usually vary along with their organisms. The plant cell wall is generally arranged in three layers and composed of the carbohydrates like pectin, cellulose, hemicellulose, and the other smaller amounts of the minerals, which forms the network along the structural proteins. There are the three different walls for parts of this particular cell wall, that is the primary cell wall, the middle lamella, and the secondary cell wall. Let us see the structure of that cell. This is the electron micrographic structure of the cell wall that made from the three different parts, that is the cell wall, middle lamella, and the particular pectinaceous and the hemicellulose layer. So see, this is the whole structure of the cell wall, which is composed from pectin, cellulosic microfibrils, and hemicellulose, so some soluble proteins, and the lamella, that wall having the three components, that is the middle lamella, primary wall, and the plasma membrane. Let us see the next. In the next slide, we see about the different three components. That first is primary cell wall. The primary cell wall is situated closest to the inside of the cell, and it is first form of the cell wall. It is mainly made up of from cellulose. Along the cellulose cage for purpose of the stretch for the purpose of the growth. Several primary cells contain the pectic, polysaccharides, and the structural proteins. It is also comparatively permeable and thinner than the other layers. Second part of the cell wall is the middle lamella. Middle lamella is also the outermost layer, and it acts as the interface between the neighboring cells and the glues them together. This layer primarily consists of the pectins, However, other substances such as lignin and proteins can also be found. So let us see the third part of the cell wall, that is the secondary cell wall. Secondary cell wall is formed inside the primary cell wall. Once the cell is completely grown, some types of the cells, especially the cells of the xylem tissues consist of the cellulose and lignin, and this provides the additional rigidity to the waterproofing. Also, this layer provides a characteristic rectangular or the square shape of the cell to the cell, and it is also the thickest layer of the and permits the permeability. Now, there are the several functions. Let us focus on these functions of the cell wall. What are the functions of the cell wall? The first function is the cell wall is an integral component of the plant cell, and it performs many essential functions. Following are the some of the major cell wall functions are observed. The first one is the plant cell wall provides a definite shape, strength and rigidity to the particular plants. It is also provides the protection against the mechanical stress and the physical shocks. Then it helps to control the cell expansion due to intake of water. Also helps in preventing the water loss from the cell. It is responsible for the transporting substances between and the across the cell. It acts as a barrier between the cellular components and the external environment. So this is about the particular cell wall and their structure. So I am very much thankful to acknowledge to this particular the figures I have utilized in this particular tutorial, that is the Google images and some of the parts, that is from the website of the Google. So thanks for the particular uh, video or the tutorial. So this, thank you for watching everyone, and if you like this my channel to be subscribed. My channel name is Botanical Education, so please, if you like, then subscribe. Thank you.